I'm just crocheting I don't know if I'm going to make a skirt or shorts, but yeah. Um, Something. Oh yeah, shorts. I don't know if I'm going to make shorts or a skirt, but with a top, a matching top. I got a pound of love, so I got two of them actually, same color, straw. So I got to use it up some way or another. Right now, I made a band. I'll see if I can show it. I made a band, and then I put a row of doubles, so that way I can make a strap. Because I find when you use acrylic, it gets loose. So when you have a tie, and you can tie a bow anyway. And now I'm putting a row of singles, and I'm thinking maybe to do half double the linked one, because I think that it will make it less holy and that I might not mind wearing it. If not, I'll be single crocheting the whole thing, and I kind of don't want to do that. That will take forever. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Oh, I just remembered that I didn't put on Do Not Disturb, so 1 second, please. Right there. My old problem used to be that I would forget to do a stitch in the middle where I did the half double, and I was wondering why it was tightening up when I did the row after this. And yeah, that's why, because you have to put the stitch right above the half double as well. Do do or the double. Why did I say half double? I don't know. I think it's because all my other skirts I made were half double, but I don't want to do that this time. Do do. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. It's rainy here in Nova Scotia. It's supposed to rain a lot harder later though. Our March break starts today, or well, when they get home after school, basically. Excuse me. Oh my god. Game demo tube. I'm sorry I cannot pronounce your name, but thank you. Aw, you're awesome. Aw. Dee dee dee. So, what do you think I should make? A skirt or shorts? That's a question. A skirt or shorts? There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Maybe I'll put it as a poll in my community. Yeah, that's what I'll do. After I'm done this live, I'll put it on a poll in my community. So that way I know I'm indecisive. Skirts are easy. So do I want to do something easy or do I want to? Yeah, truth be told, I probably have enough yarn to make one of each. A duck? My daughter been wanting me to make a duck, so maybe I'll have to try a duck. I'm not really good at amigurumi, but I can definitely try. I don't look at patterns, so it should be interesting. I know the basic shape of a duck, though. My oldest daughter, she actually got a bunch of rubber ducks. She got like a little box, like a diaper box full of rubber ducks. Every occasion she wants to get them. It started as a thing at the arcade one time she went, and there was a rubber duck thing, and she was obsessed with that game. And ever since then, rubber ducks all the time. Almost reaching the end of the first row after the where I'm going to add the drawstring anyway. I don't know what you would call that. It's a rainy, but it's warm outside. So that makes me know that spring's gonna sprung. Even though sometime next week we're supposed to get a little bit more snow, but it's not enough to accumulate, thank goodness. And you slip stitch. I could take out my stitch marker now. Okay, now decide, do I want to do half double linked? I think I might. 1, 2, and through this one up. I have to give myself a little reminder. That's it. Yep, that's it. My host is so quiet. Oops, see, I'm already trying to do a double instead of double linked. Down through that hole, grab it, then through the next one. There we go. Brain's back to normal here. I didn't do any questions or anything this time. On my next live, I'll get some done. I knew my brain wouldn't really be able to focus on them right now because I'm doing this half double crochet that's linked, and it's a little bit different than a regular double crochet. That's like mindless. You can just sit there and be like, sorry, my eyeballs get intense sometimes. Dunk. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. That market bag that I got on my shorts, I finally posted a... No, that was wrong. I knew it was wrong. I finally posted it on my community, the finished product. Well, not fully finished because I got to weave in ends, but grab, pull through. Do, do, boop. Yeah, I got this yarn from the dollar store. They actually had it in there for sale, obviously $5. We got the Dollarama here in Nova Scotia, where I live. And anyway, pound of love. I can't believe it. $5. I picked up the 2 skeins. My mom said there was a different color in, but I was too late to come up to grab them. She said a lady came out with 15 balls of them. I was like, wow. And it was the other color was like a blue kind of color. But yeah, needless to say, I'm not a fan of the color, but it will be nice for the summer. It's kind of like skin tone, sort of. I don't know. Anyway. I might accent like some lines down the bottom if I make a skirt or shorts, like black or something, because black will go well. Or red, my favorite color, but like a burgundy red. Like I said, later I'll put a poll in my community for shorts or skirt. Skirt's easy, shorts out of my comfort zone, so I guess I'll take it like that. Do I want to do something easy? But like I said, I also have enough yarn that I can make shorts and a skirt probably. I never find Lion Brand at the dollar store. Never. But my mom works there and she's like, she always tells me when they get new yarn. Most of the time, it's just like the normal kind that I get or had gotten in the past. But then I discovered I still like Walmart brand a little bit better. But Lion Brand, I was like, what? And I also told myself a long time ago when I made my mom a cardigan, she got Lion Brand, and that's the type I made it for. But I made it with like a 3.5 hook torture. Look, that made my eyeball twitch just remembering back. Anyway, the pull was crazy. So I said, I'm never going to get another one, but this one seems to be acting okay. The first initial pull wasn't great, but yeah, I take it back for what I said. It was probably just how I was trying to take it out and got things tangled. Oh, yeah, I got a newer shirt. Says staying alive, and then it has coffee. I like skulls coffee like that. Look. And I love coffee. Which reminds me to take a drink. This is going to take me forever. Maybe I should have just did singles. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to hold it against the light, though, to see in a second if the holes are holy. Well, this one, of course, is because that's where the drawstring's going to go. Once I get towards the bottom, like by the knee, if I'm making a long skirt, oops, I usually make it like this more so that way it's not all super duper hot. But I always make sure I get to around the knee before I start doing that. Because I'm a little bit conservative. Actually, I'm too much conservative. I don't really ever dress up. I'm kind of always in my t-shirts and my sweatpants. But I live in Canada where it always seems to be cold, so you kind of need it. Unless it's like July where it's nice and toasty warm. But then the evening still can get cold. Sorry. Did you guys ever hear loons around where you live? We used to have loons here in Nova Scotia a lot, but I haven't heard a loon in a long time. It's like they're like, nope, sorry, Canada, but we ain't coming to you. I was like, that's not nice. Okay, I'm gonna hold that up against the light now. What did I do there? Okay. It's not that badly holy. Okay, I can get by with that. It's still a double, so it's increasing kind of quickly, I guess, but a lot of concentration for the stitch. Down, grab, through, grab. Too many grabs. Is that you, puppy boys? Making that scratchy noise? Yeah, I had to hide my cotton yarn, sort of. the little kitten, she like loves to get the yarn. It's on this shelf particularly where I got that bird cage. Anyway, yeah, she got my balls of yarn looking like a hot mess. I gotta recake them up. But she only goes after the cotton, it seems. It's like, oh, what am I gonna do? I guess I'm gonna have to like put my things like my whips and things that I need to finish in them, and then my balls of yarn back into like the storage things that zip up, so that way she doesn't destroy my yarn. Because like one day she literally took the balls of yarn out of there 8 times, and I'm like, no kitty, no kitty, no kitty, no kitty, no kitty, like get away from my yarn. And she's like, I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm a playful little kitty. She's like super duper playful. And needless to say, yeah, I need to move my yarn because she's that much. I know she's just not gonna leave it alone. She's only like, I don't know how old now, but not even close to a year yet, so she's still got all kinds of playfulness to her. Sorry, I'll hold this up more. Bum 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 bum. Sorry. No, 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 no. The yarn's trying to split on me. Wrong stitch. So used to doing like the regular double stitch that the linked is just like, yeah. But I realized before I do the whole stitch, so that's a bonus. After I'm done my live, I gotta do a little bit of cleaning and reorganize her toys and her books. My littlest one, she loves to take out the buckets, but yeah, she doesn't always like to put them back in the right buckets. And I kind of have like OCD, so instead of just like trying to get her to do it, getting her to put them away is the best. And she does that. But then I just go through ever so often and put things back in the right bins. And then I notice she plays sort of a little bit better because then there's like her little peoples or with little peoples, and yeah, everything's organized and she knows which bin is which then. And it's a little bit easier to go with a one bin at a time rule. Oh, that's not right. There we go. And she loves to read, so she's always takes a book out, reads it, and then she stacks it in a pile. And yeah, got to have them a little bit organized in there and not just placed, so that way they look presentable when you walk by. Sorry, I'm not looking up today. It's a little difficult to pay attention to things and also crochet when it's not a stitch I'm all that used to. I did it probably once, twice before, but they're both small littler things. Sorry, excuse me. This will probably be on my shorts quite often, but I'm not gonna do an everyday thing with it, so I guess I'll have another little project on the go. So that way people don't get bored of just me doing this color in the same project. Ooh, ooh. I just totally forgot what I was doing there. Go back through 1, 2, there we go. No, that's not right. What is going on here? Oh my word. Let's try that again. Okay, that's better. Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Okay, right there. Oh my, I've missed that. I should have sized up on a hook and went with a 5. But it's something to wear, and I don't want it to see through. And I don't know if I'm going to make like a vesty top or like a tank top. I like long tank tops. Or like a 1/4 inch shirt, like sleeve, you know what I mean? Like just a tiny sleeve. I don't know. Or do I make it a tank top? Or should I, like I said, make one of each? But that's going to take some time. I don't know what I hear. What are you doing, buddy? Better come being a good boys. That's why I like it. That's why I like it. And I know it's in me. Yeah, yeah. I look him in his eyes, and all he tells me is lies. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Beats help me concentrate. Yeah, yeah. But I don't have any on now, so I'm making my own. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, see, that's a double. I got off track just for 1 second, and I started doing the wrong one. Doo-doo, boop. It's still a double, but it's a linked double. Ah, boom, boom. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm, 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 mm. Oh, sorry. Um, what do you think this is the hardest part of making sweaters? What do you think is the hardest part of making sweaters? For me, I find getting the measurement of the shoulders right. And then also taking in the bottom part to make the cuffs. Sometimes it could be too loose. So um, yeah, sometimes you got to go through with a single row crochet and decrease before you even make the cuff. Depends on how big the sweater is. My favorite kind of sweater to make is a cardigan. Cardigan because they seem to be the easiest, like the hexie. But I do like the look of the form fittingness of like the top down ones. I don't knit though. I only crochet. Sweaters. I can knit like hats and scarves, but that's it. Oh, and I guess a pair of slippers because you just basically make a square and then you sew them up. All kinds of noise going on outside today. They're doing construction like next door, but I don't know if it's thunder or construction. Usually I can't hear that. Since literal last year, or maybe even longer, like 2 years now, they've been doing explosions here in Halifax. But they're like to make new communities. Like it, so they thought it was going to be so bad, and you can hear it in our everything like that they like took pictures of our corners of our walls and everything just to make sure that what they're doing isn't affecting our buildings because our buildings are kind of old. So far so good though, and they've already like exploded most of the stuff that's so close behind us anyway. Now they're working in front of us. Oh, that's what it was, the garbage. Now I hear the garbage trucks. I was like, what? The front door? Oh, I have my window open too because the weather's a little bit nicer. I was like, why am I hearing everything so good? That's why. Nope, not a double. Well, it is a double, but it's a link double. My littlest one, she did not want to go to school today. Last night, she's like, no, I'm gonna not go to school. I'm gonna cancel it and I'm not going. I'm gonna break school because she never really knows the right words to say. That's her autism. And I'm like, sweetie, you gotta go. She's like, no, I stay home with you. I'm like, sweetie, one more day and then you get 10 days home with mommy. And that made her happy. I know some people are already on their March break. That's awesome. I hope you guys are having fun if you are. Which one's next? I need to pay attention. I'm going to do that stitch over again because I don't like the way it looks. Do, 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 do. There we go. Are you working on anything today? And if so, what you working on? What color? Hopefully it's more livelier than this color. Can't wait to start using all the spring colors. Wonder what my hands will want to create this year. Last year I was having a fascination with them wind spinners. I made some for like a lot of friends and family. I was like, ooh, wind spinner. But I'm wind spinnered out. I need to find a new idea. I think potted plants might be in the whatever for this year too. I just need to get some green that's actually one solid green. Like, I don't really have a solid green. So when I go to anywhere next, that's going to be one of my main colors. I hope you start something awesome later. Sorry, crochet calms me down. And right now I feel just like, usaka. Yeah, so warning, if I make another live sometime this week or like next week, you're definitely gonna hear my little ones in the background. I'll try to make sure my littlest one's not playing anything on the tablet that's like could be copyrighted. Um, yeah, I'll set her up with her headphones then. But yeah, they'll all be home, so it might be a little loud. It might not be though. Depends on what time of day I do them. Oh, doo-doo, boop. There we go. Don't get down, go down, turn around, boot scoot and bookie. Sorry, I always keep forgetting to look up ever so often. Like I said, it's the stitch. Maybe I should have done a different one. Do, do, do. How did I miss that? What the? Let's go back one more. I don't know what I just did. I went through like 2 stitches ago leg. Like, I don't know if you could see. I'll turn it around so you can see what I'm looking at. It's this leg right here you got to go through. It's like the one that's pointing out, sticking out. I wonder if I can get a smaller hook. No, no, no. Of course, I put all my small hooks away. That little piece right there by the end, this little piece here is the one you have to go down through to, yeah, get your hook under. And sometimes it doesn't want to work correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get like some springy clothes happening, spring, summer. Oh, even though this is not really a springy summer color, but it will be cool in the summer because it's like a light color. That's the only bonus. Towards the bottom of the leg, I'll make it a little bit more airy, kind of like this one right here. But that one there is like, this is the top. It's going to be the top of the skirt. And this part here is going to have like a drawstring. I'm a mixed person. A lot of mixed people got a booty, but I don't. So I need that drawstring. I don't have nothing to hold my skirts up. Oh, see, I stopped paying attention. I hope you're having a great day. No, that's a double. Down through the stitch. Okay, that's better. My brain smells something. I'm not so sure what it is. Okay. It's distracting me though. Do whatever a Spider-Man can. Oh yay, I'm almost done. Just this row. The first row always seems to be the most difficult when you start off with the half double linked. Down, down, boom. Down. Sorry. I always forget to hold the work up. That's not right. A little excitement because I'm almost nearing the last row, or the last of this row. No, no, no. No, that's a half double. I mean, a double. And do do boop boop do. Yeah, it is just rain now. Thank goodness. Did you guys have storms? Um, can't wait till we get like some thunderstorms. I like a good thunderstorm. Don't so much like the lightning that comes with it, but a good old thunderstorm would be nice. That's when you always seem to get the buds on everything. That's when things start growing. Oh, now I can slip stitch this together. Ah, have to open it first. That would help. Sorry, hyper. Close, slip stitch. Okay. this color, I have a hard time finding like the, oh, I guess it's a double stitch, so it wouldn't be that hard. But usually, if it's like a single, sometimes it's hard to notice when you stopped. Or maybe it's just because you keep talking and thinking about something else, and you're just like, yabba dabba doo. I'm probably gonna be on here for just like 5 more minutes. I gotta get some stuff done, and I'm kind of like stalling. I really don't want to today. One more day to just chill before my little ones have the week off. I think I'm entitled to it. Have a drink of my coffee. What do you guys take in your coffee? Do you drink coffee? I take 2 cream, 3 sugar. Way less than I used to. Well, not way. I guess I used to take a 4x4, 4 cream, 4 sugar. And then I noticed that, oh, see, look, I'm talking. I'm doing doubles. Then I noticed that it doesn't make my tummy feel great. So I'm like, yeah, less cream. I still need the sugar, though. You don't drink coffee? Do you do tea? When I was little, my nanny used to let us drink tea. It was always red rose. But I don't really drink tea anymore. I used to drink like 6 to 12 cups of coffee a day, but I've actually cut myself down a little bit. I probably maybe drink like 5 maximum now. And I have I don't know what size you call this, like a liter almost, the size of Pepsi, like every 2 days. And I drink water, lots of water. I love water. Water's good for you. Yeah, Pepsi's the only pop I'll drink. I literally tried so many, but Pepsi is my jam. It's been my jam ever since I was like 14. Kind of used to be like addicted to Pepsi though. Like addicted. I used to have like 2 liters of Pepsi a day, but it used to kill my stomach. So I cut down to like 1 2 liter of Pepsi a day. And then I ended up cutting it out totally because my stomach used to hurt for about 5 years. And then one day when I ordered pizza, I got a Pepsi and I drank it and I enjoyed it so much. And I've been drinking Pepsi again. But I only drink the smaller ones now because I don't need to be hurting my tummy. So everything's good in moderation. Well, not to say pop in general is good, it's full of sugar. But anybody who's going to drink it, drink Pepsi. It's good. Of course, there's 5 people in my house and everyone likes something different. 2, 3. Okay, everyone, I gotta get ready to go. You guys have an amazing day. Hopefully, if it's rainy where you are, it gets brighter out. Peace, love, happiness. Have an amazing day. And yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't. You can rewatch lives, not just mine, anybody's that makes them not private. I don't know the right word. Live, anyway. You can go and rewatch them if you like them. Yeah, have a great day. Peace, love, happiness.